just heading out today, and I just thought I'd show you this, which is the little birch box I've got in the garden, and a little wren I've watched the past couple of mornings taking the nesting materials in there, and he's built that up pretty well in there now. Great stuff. You'll be able to see that this year, which is great. Right, look it out and get going. Here's a nice little start. Blackbird nest, which is ready to go. It's tucked right down in the lower regions of this course, pretty much on the deck. Aye. Ready to go, blackbird. Nice one, that. Right, we'll get out. Just come away from the blackbird, and here's a nice new song thrush nest here. It's on a bit of a tilt here, no good, but it does have clutch in there, clutch of 4. It's on a bit of an angle. Right, we get out of here. Nice one. Just looking in there, if the camera picks it up. I heard a chiff-chaff before in the area, and I've already had a look around this gorse, sections of gorse, but I pulled her away a little bit further away and see if it would drop in, and it has dropped in. I've come over the top, and that's the earliest build there, the chiff-chaff nest there. Right, we'll get out. That's going to be a beauty. We'll get out here. Yeah, maybe see that earliest of constructions of a chiff-chaff in this gorse. Right, we'll get out here now. Just a little check-in on that first wren, and as you can see there, it's built up. There's no feathering in there, but I have just heard a wren close by there before. But no female, no eggs as yet, and no feathering to the nest. So we'll get out of here. Keep on. Just back at that song thrush, which I had found newly built, pretty much ready to go at the time. There was a few loose leaves and some grasses in the cup the last time, but certainly a full clutch there. 4 eggs. There's a few excess leaves in that cup last time, and yeah, so that's absolutely brilliant. It won't be long before then hatch. It's been a good while since I visited in here, so we'll get out of here. Beauties. Right, get out. Just in there, see a wonderful willow warbler nest, and it's got the feathers in. I don't care really. It was only last week when I had my first call. It was in a different area, but I watched this flash down a couple of times, and as you can see there, that's fully constructed. You can see them feathers going in there. Yeah, I've been listening to the willow warbler here, so defo willow warbler in this case. Beauty, absolute beauty. Get out. Just looking in at this one there. It's a lovely new dunnock being put in here, low in this gorse. Still a bit to go. Yeah, still a bit to go there, I would say, on the inside. A bit more feathering maybe, but yeah, not too long, and that will have eggs. Right, we'll get out of here. Right, one little beauty. Yeah, here, just looking in on the blackbird, I found that 3 eggs at the time, and you can see it's had a clutch of 4, and one of them has hatched out. There's no birds sitting here, which I'm surprised at, but we're going to get out of here. It's nice to see. Eggs hatching there. Great. Get out. This is the song thrush I found with a clutch of 4, and definitely 4 beaks. They're developing brilliantly there. Wow. Superb. Get out of here. The female will be back soon. to feed these guys, but they're developing brilliant. Excellent. Great news. Here's another blackbird nestled in here. She's got the 3 eggs at the minute. Aye, beauty. Great stuff. A lot of blackbirds. Nice one. Get out. That's the neck here that I have found. It's taken real shape in here. It's quite exposed. Just little bits of moss. You can see there. Built that right up. That's great. Nice one. Just found another one there before, which is a beauty. Shouldn't be too much longer and that'll have eggs. But this one, similar stage really now. Ready to go. Look at that little beauty in there. I'm not sure. I'm thinking chiffchaff's feathered in there. Quite a lot of feathers in actually. I've heard neither willow warbler or chiffchaff here. I might hang around to see if anything gets back in, but that is an absolute beauty. Look at that. Not long and that will have eggs. I'm thinking chiffy. The willow warbler before defo. I'm thinking chiffy on this one. Right, we'll get out. Just looking in there, nothing had came of that blackbird there. It's a bit was in this little section of gorse. I was moving around a bit in that little bit of wind we had the other week there. But nah, it was raggy around the back. There's been no more development on that. I checked on the deck the last time I was here just in case it had been the wind and it took it. But no, there was no spillage of eggs on the floor or anything like that. That could have been predated, that one. Nah. Right, we'll get out. Yeah, it's a new linnet nest. And what a beauty that is. Just the 2 at the moment. But I'm off doing some hard yards today. I can't get anything to come out the bushes. No sitting bird. Beauty, get out. Devastation with a long-tailed tit here. Yeah, it's all been feathered and as you can see there, it's been hacked at. That's the remains of it at the bottom. I'm pleased to say it's not one of the 3 I've got, but it's a shame that. Right, we'll get out of here. Just in here is another lovely song thrush again, C4. What a beauty. Just moved the gorse aside there and I thought I did hear something come out. But she must have been sitting this one. And there it is. It's a beauty. Right, we'll get out now. Cracking. As you can see there, another chiffchaff nest. I've heard the birds active in here and I've just looked a little bit of gorse, had an idea where it might have been and there it is, yeah. But the chiffchaffs are kicking off, there's no feathering in there, but the nest is looking good. Yeah, you can hear the chiffy there now. Right, we'll get out the gorse itself. This is particularly clever, but it's well concealed in there. Good, we'll get out. Well, that lovely little dunnock in there. Look at that, beauty. It's just been constructed, it's still got a bit to go. That beautiful. What a beautiful feather. Aye, this is dunnock number 4 and you get to see an egg. All in construction. But what a beauty this is. Magnificent. Right, we're gonna get out of here. Beauty. nest, and there's a new long-tailed tit. Long-tailed tit number 4, feathered, and there's about 4 eggs in there. No sitting bird, no incubation going on. It's quite a spike at the bottom of the nest as well. But yeah, we'll get out here. Beauty, great stuff. We'll get out. Strange one, this one. Female pheasant has just lifted up, give us such a shock, and the cock pheasant flew off. Not nearby, but this is just the smallest scrape, and there's an egg there. There's no overhang, it's not in bramble, anything like that. This is just a little scrape in the field. I don't think that's going to be a nest, I just don't. The egg's warm. Strange. Right, get out. This one. That's an old one or not. It's too high, I can't see. Right, we'll get out here. In this little bit of bramble, and there's a new chiffchaff in here. This is a chiffchaff number 4, this. Never heard one. Why chiffy? Chiffchaff in there. Beauty. We'll get out. I'll hang around a bit, see if I can get it to come back in. It's a little blackbird darting behind here. That's why I've come around him. It is quite exposed. Good. Yeah, this is what brought me around the corner. The blackbird's actually gone on that nest. It's in this bramble patch here, and I've just come away from that little chiffy nest. There she is. Sit in the clutch. Right, we'll get out here. It's a nice one, that. Get out. Just sitting here off chiffchaff number 4, which the blackbird took me round the corner, followed that into the little brambles, and I come across the chiffchaff first. Quite a lot to go on that nest, and then just a little bit further on the blackbird was sitting. But I've sat here now for 15 minutes, had a drink, nothing has come back in on the chiffchaff front, which I'm very surprised at. But there's a note to self here where we're at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Weather's good, little breeze, but I just think to myself, there's definitely a lull. You'd expect them to be back and forth at that nest, really. Like I say, quite a long way to go on it. Aye. Don't expect chiffchaffs to drop in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, we get out. Let's put the camera over this one, see what this is. Good. It's new, of course. Ready to go, maybe, unless it's been took. We'll check on that one again. And the blackbird. Now look at that fella there. That is quite high, it's up in holly. I can hear a chiffchaff in the background. This is chiffchaff number 2 songy, and another, this is chiffchaff number 5. Third one today, this is feathered. Just a train of thought. The usual thing for me, exposed on the top, not much cover overhead, but the height of it. It's the highest one, certainly this season. Normally I'm getting them at the base of hollies, but this is, yeah, you can hear the chiffy there in the background, but this is quite high up. It's a song thrush I was looking for. would be at the height, shouldn't it? But like I say, exposed. Ready to go though. Get out. It's a little black cap ready to go. What a little stunner that is. It's not a white throat. That's a black cap lad. Right, we'll get out of here. We'll get out. Just sitting in amongst some gorse that was cut right back a couple of seasons ago, and it's come through absolutely fantastic. These little sections, it's perfect for chiffchaff, willow warbler. There's some little bit bigger sections that would be great for long-tailed tits in here. This is a place to sit early morning, see what you could get coming in here. I mean, I'm sat up just having a drink, see if I can get lucky. But it's just pristine now. This is perfect, absolutely perfect for these little warblers in here. I'll be very surprised if I don't get two or three out of these sections this year. Got 5 chiffchaff on board now, and I've just bypassed a lovely black cap. I'm positive it's a black cap and it's not a white throat. I've heard nothing in the area, no warblers in the area. The thought process is maybe it's a garden warbler, but nah, I'm thinking black cap on that. Construction. Maybe you can correct that if you see anything different, but I'm positive black cap. But I'll just sit here 10 minutes and see if I get lucky, see if anything will drop, any calls. But it's perfect, absolutely perfect. You're not going to believe it, but I sat there for only 10 minutes and I didn't get lucky. No drop-ins, no calls, nothing. So I thought I would start on the margins, the lower bits of gorse. And here it is, here's the chiffy. It's all feathered, there's no eggs. It's ready to go, this one. Have eggs soon. That's amazing, that. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. It's chiffy number 6. And it's chiffy number 4 today. Superb, brilliant out. Well, certainly a day for chiffchaffs. Today, this is chiffchaff number 7. And it's number 5 for today. It's raggy out the front. It's quite easy seeing that actually. Again, a little bit of low gorse, but it'll get built up, that I'm sure. Haven't had any chiffies, plenty of chaffies. I can't find their nests. Right, get out. Just tucked away down in here is the beginnings of a black cap nest, or one of them platforms. A black cap has just been blasting it out in this area. This vegetation is beautiful, but as you can see now, it's just that outline, it's not as polished. Obviously that nest before, about an hour and a half ago, was fully constructed, but here we are. It's this little platform, beginning of a black cap nest. Right, we get out. Well, this is what we have. Isn't that a beauty? Little sitting bird. It's got the clutch of 3 chaffinch nest. Oh my god. Stunner. Absolutely stunning. Just coming away. Wasn't going to look back round this area. I'm just going to check in on the dunnock, really. Right, we'll get out. Beauty. I wasn't going to look round this way. But I've been sick of finding nests today with no eggs, and I had to see me dunnock. It's the first dunnock I found, and the first blues in the dunnock. I've got 4 all building, and this one has got the clutch of 3. There's a chaffie there in the background, but I'm pleased I've come around here for another reason, because I've just come across a chaffie a little bit further back, and it's an absolute stunner. It's got 3 eggs at the minute. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. We'll get out.